So, are you tired of spending crap load, a boatload of money on doing email campaign and getting trash result? Personally, I've been speaking for experience, and that's what been happening to me as I try to start an email campaign. However, let me tell you this: what if, just what if, there's a way that you can do effective email outreach without spending all of your money, and hear me out, and it is completely effective. So effective that I've been getting a 20% reply rate on each of my email. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to do email outreach for cheap while driving result up. All right. So email can be one of the most powerful tool that you can use. It is comparable to SMS, social media, and that itself, people still use email today. I frequently check my email 24/7, and it is so powerful that all businesses, all freelancer, all marketer uses. So, what's the reason to not use this as an outreach platform? And that's probably why it's so expensive for a good email subscription. Even if it's like instantly subscription, those cost a whole lot. And guess what? Then you have to buy credit on it too. Like, come on. If you have to pay for automation, the data lead, and like you have to pay all of that plus the email, like, come on, that's just not fair. Like, they're just basically gatekeeping all the best platforms to do outreach on. And I've found out a method on how to do these type of outreach for free, for free, while maintaining the high quality of the outreach. All right, let me tell you a story. A few months back, when I was doing email and like SMS campaign and stuff like that, there are maybe 4 prominent email platform. Those are services that are massive in the industry, and I mean, I didn't have the budget for them, but I was just doing SMS over and over again. I was just relying on SMS forever until there was this one client. He needed an email campaign and he was gonna pay a lot, like I mean a lot of money for just an email campaign. So I thought, how do I do this for cheap, effectively, and give the client the best result? So, like my budget was non-existent, so I can't afford to spend my money on love, because like with the amount he was paying, it wasn't worth it. Like, it really wasn't worth it. That's how much expensive that um email subscription is. And so I've tried this. This is what I did. I use a bunch of free tools. I just mash a bunch of free tools together, and from there I use that to send out email. And I kid you not, this is the greatest thing that I found. So if you have any like data lead or any data scraper, what you can do is use Google Sheet. So hear me out. So Google Sheet, you have this thing, it's called the function. So what you do is equal concatenate all of that email script, their first name, their last name, and you can do personalize that by just using that formula. So what I did was I imported this massive data list, and then from there I just use this formula, equal concatenate paste the whole script in and added the variables. So the variables for my first name, I remember was like D1 or D2, something like that. Put that in, and then I also would use company name as well. So then I would put that company name in there. I think the variable was like F4 was for company name. And so this is how it goes. Concatenate, equal concatenate, parentheses, hey, this is Quan. I was just wondering if you were open to selling your business. And so the business, instead of me saying business, it would just be the name right there. I say, hey, this is Quan. Josh, or whatever the first name is, Josh, I know that you've been thinking about selling your business for a long time. Put the business name in there. What we do is we use automated campaign and automated process to help business broker to acquire businesses to sell. We also work with buyer. So if you are open to hearing us out, we can chat on this thing. Boom. Again, so simple. That's what I did to get myself seller, buyer, business broker, all my client, and I just changed the variables. And you can make this as extensive as possible. You can put crazy variables in there. Like I had one guy that was working with me. He had this idea of scraping their location. So he would just have their house address in the email section. It's like, hey John, I know where you live. That would be his subject line. And then like, John of the address. I mean you no harm, but I know where you live. So hear me out. Boom. They just throw his pitch in, and I mean, of course, it didn't work. People were getting like really pissed that he was showing their address and shit like that. So you know, you can do crazy shit with it. And again, you don't do this on any expensive software. Just use this on Gmail and Google Sheet. You have your script, Control C, Control V, boom, in there, send 10, 20 a day. And then that just being so personalized to the people increase my reply rate. Like if I was just like right now, I am using a tool for email. It's called Mistrika. But if you were doing this for free, I was getting better reply than doing Mistrika. But I just like the automation side of things, and I was getting a 20% reply rate. Like I kid you not, I was sending 5 email, and always you get a reply off of 5 emails. So it's always a guaranteed reply after every 5 emails. I did like 10 a day. I didn't put much effort into it, but I did 10 a day, and most of the time I would get 3+ reply, which is a crazy reply rate. But 20% will be like the general area that I typically fall in. And guess what? The best part of this is just there is zero commitment, no hidden fee, and it automate personalization, follow up, and everything that you can think of. Just put a script in there and change the variable, and you can get crazy result if you stick to it. So, or if you are more, progressed in your journey, then what I would do is I would invest in an effective automated email campaign. That's how my team can help you from there. We have a system that we can get 5 to 10 clients a month automatically, effectively for you using email campaign. And if you were going to go out and buy this yourself, you're gonna pay so much money that your pocket's gonna burn. And we do this because we are working with many clients, so the price is just generally cheaper when you work with us. So if you want that, or you can do this by yourself manually, and personally I think it'll work perfectly fine. So if you want an automated system, just book a call below, or just subscribe to my channel. So have a good one. See See ya.